Chapter number 8 of Indemnity and Guarantee. Indemnity and Guarantee. Section 124. Contract of Indemnity define. Contract of Indemnity define a contract by which one party promises to save the other from loss caused to him by the conduct of the promiser himself, or by the conduct of any other person, is called a contract of indemnity. Contract of indemnity. Section 124. Contract of indemnity define. Contract of indemnity define contract by which one party promise to save the other from loss caused to him by the conduct of the promiser himself, or by the conduct of any other person, is called a conduct of indemnity. Contract of indemnity हो गया. Contract of indemnity हो गया. Illustration में के contract to identifying B against the consequence of any proceeding which C may take against B in respect of a certain sum of the 2000 rupees. Full stop. This is in a contract of the indemnity. Contract of the indemnity. Comment. Indemnity and guarantee. Indemnity and guarantee. Acknowledgement of debt by the principal debtor. Principal debtor bind the guarantee in all respect as if he had given express consent. United Commercial Bank versus BM महादेव बाबू AR 1992 कांत 294. ये था सेक्शन 124 हो गया. कंट्रैक्ट ऑफ इंडिमनिटी डिफाइन. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में विच वन पार्टी प्रोमिस टू सेव द अदर फ्रॉम लॉस caused to him by the conduct of the promiser himself, or by the conduct of any other person. Conduct of any other person is called a conduct of indemnity. Conduct of indemnity illustration. A contract may identifying B against the consequence of any proceeding which C may take against B in respect of a certain sum of the 2000 rupees. Full stop. This is a contract of indemnity. Contract of indemnity. Comment. Indemnity and guarantee. Acknowledgement of the debt by the principal debtor bind the guarantor in all respect as if had given express consent. United Commercial Bank versus BM महादेव बाबू AR 1992. सेक्शन 125. Section 125. Right of indemnity holder when sue. Section 125 हो गया. Right of the indemnity holder when sue the promisee in a contract of the indemnity. Contract of the indemnity acting within the scope of this authority. Acting within the scope of this authority is entitled to recover from the promiser. Recover from the promiser. Number 1. All damage which he may be compelled to pay in any suit in respect of any matter to which the promise to apply to all cost which he may be compelled to pay in any such suit if in bringing or defining it he did not contravening the order of the promiser and acted as it would have been prudent from him to act in a absence of any contract of the indemnity. Or if the promiser authorize him to bring or define the suit. Then all sum which he may have paid under the term of any compromise of any such suit if the promise was not contrary to order of the promiser and was one such it would have been prudent for the promiser हो गया prudent for the promisee to make in absence of any contract of indemnity over if the promiser authorize him to compromise the suit हो गया compromise the suit सेक्शन 126 कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी श्योरिटी प्रिंसिपल डेप्टर एंड क्रेडिटर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ गारंटी श्योरिटी SURETY श्योरिटी प्रिंसिपल डेप्टर एंड creditor a contract of guarantee is a contract to perform the promise or discharge the liability of a third person in case of this default full stop the person who given the guarantee is called the surety the person in respect of the whose default the guarantee is given called the principal debtor and the person who the guarantee is given is called the creditor guarantee is given is called the creditor full stop a guarantee may be neither oral or written comment a guarantee may be neither oral or written comment bank guarantee 1 a bank guarantee is the common mode of securing payment of money in commercial dealing has the beneficiary under the guarantee is entitled to realize the whole of the amount under that guarantee in term therefore irrespective of any pending dispute between the person on whose behalf the guarantee was given and the beneficiary interior versus India versus Belmer Lowry AR 2007 second once it became apparent that there was no change to fulfill the condition in the bank guarantee invocation of the bank guarantee would not be premature or unjustified develop motor India limited versus Union of India third it was well settled that bank guarantee is in a autonomous contract full stop it is in a common parlance that the insurance of the guarantee is what is a guarantor create to discharge liability when the principal debtor fail in this duty and guarantee is in the nature of the collateral agreement to answer for the debt syndicate bank versus विजय कुमार AR 1992 सेक्शन 127 consideration for guarantee anything done or any promise made for the benefit of the principal debtor may be a sufficient consideration to the surety for given the guarantee हो गया surety for given the guarantee illustration A B request A to sell and deliver to him good on credit B request A to sell and deliver to him good on credit B request A to sell. B request A to sell and deliver to him good on credit. Full stop. A agreed to do so, provided C will guarantee the payment of the price of the good. Full stop. C promised to the guarantee the payment in consideration of A promise to deliver the good. Full stop. This is in a sufficient consideration for the C promise. B sell and deliver good to B. Full stop. C afterward request A to forbear to sue B for debt dead for a year. Dead for a year and promise that if he does so C will pay for him in default of payment by B. Full stop. A agreed to forbear as requested. Full stop. This is sufficient consideration for C promise. C is sell and deliver good to B. Full stop. C afterward without consideration agreed to pay for him in default of B. Full stop. The agreement is void. Agreement is void. Full stop. सेक्शन 128 श्योरिटी लाइबिलिटी. श्योरिटी लाइबिलिटी. श्योरिटी SURETY. श्योरिटी लाइबिलिटी. The liability of the surety is coextensive with that of principal debtor. With that of the principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Otherwise provided by the contract. सेक्शन 128 surety's liability. Surety liability. Liability of the surety is coextensive with that of the principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Provided by the contract. Section 128 surety liability. Surety liability. Liability of the surety is coextensive with that of principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Otherwise provided by the contract. Section 128 surety liability. Surety SURETY. Surety liability. The liability of the surety is coextensive with that of principal debtor unless it is otherwise provided by the contract. Otherwise provided by the contract. Illustration. A guarantee to be the payment of a bill. Payment of the bill of the exchange by C. A guarantee to be the payment of the bill of the exchange by C. The acceptor. Full stop. The bill is dishonored by C. Full stop. A is liable not only for the amount of the bill but also for any interest and charge which may become due on it. Comment. Journal. Contract of the guarantee does not provide any contra note pertaining to the liability of a surety. Liability of a surety so as to create an exception within the meaning of the section 128. Meaning of the section 128. Industrial Finance Company of India Limited versus Convery Spinning or Weaving Mill. Weaving Mill हो गया. Weaving Mill. Liability of the guarantor या surety. Liability of the guarantor or surety. Liability of the guarantor or surety. Liability of the guarantor. Surety is coextensive with that of the debtor. That of the debtor. Debtor. Full stop. Creditor. Debtor या creditor. Creditor has a right to obtain a degree against the surety. Against the surety and the principal debtor. Full stop. The surety has no right. Surety has no right to restrain execution of the degree against him until the creditor has executed this remedy. Executed the remedy against the principal debtor for the reason that it is the business of the surety guarantor. Business of the surety guarantor to see whether the principal debtor has paid or not. Ram Krishnan versus State of Uttar Pradesh. Ram Krishnan versus State of Uttar Pradesh 2012. Limitation scope. Limitation and scope हो गया. Limitation and scope. Surety may be liable through the principal contract is void. Principal contract is void. Principal contract is void हो गया.